Yeah. Hippie soul in the building, man. What's good, y'all? So, like, I'm back with another one. When I take videos like this, then it's a short one. You understand? It's a short one, and it's a very very important information that I'm gonna give you. You understand? But on this video, guys, we're gonna talk about like abundance. You understand? Because like in the past few months, I've been learning a lot about abundance. That like everything is abundance. You understand? Everything. Like there's abundance of everything. You know. So whatever that you focus on, it's what you're gonna get the abundance of. You understand? So basically everything, right? Even emotions. There's abundance of emotions. There's abundance of money. There's abundance of love. There's abundance of everything. Understand? There's abundance of bad people and there's abundance of good people. It's just that sometimes these kinds of people, they switch traits. You understand? Somebody who was very good, they start to think they are the kind of bad. Like they start to think that they have to be now. They have to seclude themselves from the world and they have to like protect themselves. Like the world is coming at them. You know, they haven't learned to experience the abundance of awareness. Understand? Just being aware. Because if you're focusing on other things and they're making you feel bad about yourself, then you are focusing on the wrong things. Whether it's reading news articles that make you feel bad or it's like being around people that make you feel bad, you don't need them. Understand? Like life is a one-man journey. That's what you have to understand. Even though we can have families, we have families, yeah. But there comes a point whereby you have to face your spiritual path. You understand? Your spiritual purpose. And when we get to that level, like you have to. When we get to that level, you have to understand that like nobody's gonna help you. Is gonna be able to help you. In a sense that they have to push you, to encourage you to push harder, whatever. No, you have to make yourself push harder. You understand? So this only happens because a lot of people, like people who like already have experienced abundance and they understand what abundance is. Like for them is natural. You understand? To feel and think about good things. But for people who still have needs, right? It's very hard to think about good things. Because you feel like you have to fix these things first before you can be happy or you can feel good. You understand? But the trick is to actually explore on that awareness of feeling good. Like make yourself aware of the things that make you feel good. You understand? Whether it's things that you read, things like nature. You understand? Like you can look at a tree, right, and start to think about things about that tree, and then the next thing you think about that tree maybe speaking to you or something, and speaking something, or maybe like you feel like you're having conversation with somebody, right, and you've been thinking about this tree. So now you're not aware that this tree is like also aware of that. You understand? That's why it's growing. You understand? It's aware of the abundance of the things that it needs for it to grow. You understand? So when you're looking at it, you might find some humor and then you laugh. And then once you do that, you're gonna relate that with things that make you feel good. Understand? So that will show you that okay, you are now raising your awareness of the things that make you feel good more than like the things that don't work in your favor. You understand? Because you have to focus on the things that work in your favor. You have to focus on like having like your main objective in life should be to allow life to work for you. You understand? You don't have to make it work for you. AKA, you have to trust it. You have to trust the fact that you can think about something, right, that you desire, and then like something is gonna happen that is going to inspire you to achieve that. Understand? But it's like based upon like how conscious you are while doing that thing. Understand? Because if you are conscious all the way while doing that thing, you're gonna experience a lot of resistances. Then you're gonna extract a lot of wisdom, because you're gonna learn and you're gonna extract wisdom from whatever that you are learning through that experiences. You understand? Compared to somebody who's already in that state of being, who's by default born in an environment that allows them to express themselves in that manner. Understand? So, and to see life in that manner, in terms that like there's abundance of everything, there's enough for everyone, of everything. Understand? All you have to do is to know what you want, right? Or you have to focus on purely what you want and what you feel like you deserve. Anything that makes you feel otherwise than that, then you have to discard it from your experience. It's either you have to like stop being around that thing, or like you should like cut the time that you focus on that thing. But like all you have to understand that is like, because I could talk about how nature creates things, whatever, but it won't help, because some of you need money, some of you need love, some of you need all that, So my advice is focus on what you need. Understand? If you need love, focus on that. Focus on learning about that, and focus on like developing yourself on that area. Understand? If you want to have money, same thing. If you want to have success, same thing. If you want to achieve a goal, same thing. Understand? But the most important thing is for you to know what you want, right? And then to appreciate or feel grateful, right? Be grateful. But the key is to not be grateful. Because if you be grateful, you're gonna take the state of being that you're already in, and then you think that it's being grateful. Understand? But being grateful is a feeling, it's a visceral experience, So you have to allow yourself to be. Actually, you have to allow yourself to feel grateful, for the things that you already have experienced, and the things that you have learned throughout your life, And then, the more you think about these things, then you gotta get into that vibration. Understand? You gotta feel what it feels like to be grateful, And once you start to feel it, then it has to manifest in your life, whereby now things that make you to be more grateful start happening for you, to you, and deliberately by you, because you're gonna see yourself doing these things, creating these things, together with the source, obviously. So that's why they say, like, once you get the hang of whatever that you want in life, like, there's no way it can fail. Understand? And there's no need for you to even like develop a certain or a sense of like patience. You won't have to develop a sense of patience, because you're gonna enjoy being ready. You understand? For the next thing, for the next manifestation, for the next experience, for the next thing that you really want to be grateful for, and that's what life is gonna give you. So abundance basically means whatever that you are focusing on, you get more of it. Understand? Whatever that it is, the more you focus on it, the more you focus on the problems of the world, the more you're gonna see problems about the world. And the more you focus on anything, but you get the flow, right? So like, yo guys, that's all. That's it, man. Hippie soul in the building, bro. That's how you create abundance. You understand? That's how you create abundance for yourself, like deliberately. Because a lot of people, they think they have abundance, but they just wish for abundance. They haven't experienced it viscerally. You understand? To say, okay, I'm actually grateful for these things. Look at how many things that I thought I needed, I have right now. You understand? And once you get into that state of being, then you're gonna begin feeling more and more and more of whatever that you want to experience. You understand? Which is, if you want to experience love, you're gonna get more opportunities to experience love. If you want to experience having more money, more success, you're gonna have more opportunities, and they're gonna be more appealing. You're gonna be more aware of them, because now that's what you are focusing on. That's how the algorithm of this universe works. So I'll also make a video about the algorithm of the universe and how it works. Or you can say like the algorithm of, like, okay, let's call it the algorithm of the universe. But that's what I'm gonna explain, right? Which is like the algorithm of the universe basically is that, like, you know how algorithms work, right? Whatever that you search most of the time is what's gonna pop up in your like feeds, social media feeds, whatever. Most of the time, So in the very same way, the algorithm of the universe works in the very same way. Whatever that you think about the most is whatever that's gonna pop up in your mind and in the world for you. You understand? And the more think about it like that. Think about the universe as Google. You understand? When you post the request, when you ask for something that you want to achieve, or guidance, whatever, it's like you're searching on Google. You understand? And the more you search that, right, the more things that are related to that are gonna pop up. You understand? And the more you search less of that, the less of that, like, things are gonna pop up that are related to that. Understand? That's all. That's it, guys. Think about it as Google. That's the best example. Every time you search on Google, remember that the whatever that you are searching is like you are requesting to the universe. Understand? Whatever that you are searching on Google is actually what you are requesting to the universe again. But whenever again you ask something from the universe, or guidance, whatever, think about it as requesting something from the universe. You have to search it again and again and again and again to the point that you only see things that are related to that. Understand? They are more appealing, more than the things that are not. You understand? So like, yo, hippie soul in the building, man. See you on the next one, man. Hit that subscribe, hit that like, whatever, man. Do whatever you can to help me grow this channel. Yeah. Hippie soul in the building, bro.